What I'd like to get across to our investors is the part that I don't believe they know of, and that is the breadth and the depth of our organisation. We have 60 branches throughout the country, employing 32,000 people on a temporary basis at any one time. We have a revenue of 900 million in the first 6 months of the year, probably reaching to 2 billion by the end of the year. We employ staff in every segment of the economy, and we have specialists in engineering, going down to labour, going from accounting down to clerical work. We operate not only in South Africa, we operate within Africa, and our other diversification, which is very important, is our diversification into training. We have a training business, we have a financial lifestyle products business under the name of Barbareki. We also have significantly gone into the employee essential benefits business, which provides benefits to all employees on different levels, and this has been a successful venture into the market. The staffing structure at our head office and our regions is based on a decentralized management level with a view of becoming centralized in terms of a service center at the head office level. This will result in a big reduction in costs, and that all depends on technology which we have developed over the years and which we can use and implement not only in South Africa but in various other places. Our business is divided up into a number of different segments, or revenue streams as we call it. The first of which is our staffing segment, which is based on staff outsourcing. That contributes to about 80% of our business. We then have recruitment. We have it under a number of brands: Fempower, Only the Best, Tele-Resources, and various others. This contributes to about 20% of our revenue. We have recently started the training business, which trains under the name of Training Force. We believe that this is going to be a significant future development. Our revenue stream coming out of our financial services division comes through Barbareki and Essential Employee Benefits, which is an employee benefit business which works through a cell captive of our own as well as a cell captive of other insurers. Program Process Outsourcing is our process outsourcing division. That's a revenue stream which was commenced at the beginning of this year and has been very successful and has contracts where we charge per unit of output as opposed to per unit of labor. Then finally, we have our employee health benefit business, which operates under the name of Workforce Healthcare and DNA Wellness. They provide or do wellness clinics at different sites, as well as having about 70-odd clinics, which are either short-term clinics or long-term clinics on our client sites. And we regard this as being an essential part of our business and as a big contributor for the future in terms of earnings. I do believe that the staffing segment will remain the main contributor. It is a business from which all the other businesses can draw, but there is a natural move towards temporary staffing throughout the world, and it will not change. It will be the same here. And I believe that that is going to be the mainstay of the business. It is our intention to develop each of the other subsidiaries and to allow them to develop on their own steam in such a way that they each become fully fledged businesses and they can achieve whatever heights they can and that their management can allow them to attain. In indicating the breadth of our business, and the breadth of the temporary outsource business, I can give a few examples of what does happen in the business. In Germany, you have a whole host of Turkish employees, where people are moving from lower income areas into higher income areas. And you have a reverse of German engineers going to Turkey, where you have just the opposite, where you have high skills going into areas that need skills. We find here that you have situations where Air Force pilots are being outsourced to different airlines. You have a counter-cyclical business, such as in South Africa, sorry, can you cut that? Yeah, I'm giving a real example, but I just want to get it in my head correctly. Harvesting. Harvesters from South Africa go to America annually on contracts to do the harvesting of the fields in America. Okay, they find it very remunerative, and the Americans are only too happy to get those skills coming into their country. So the nature of the outsourcing business is moving skills in off-season or on-season from one area to another, and moving lower paid into higher paid areas so that you can reduce your costs of production, and moving your highly skilled people into areas where they need to upskill and need the learning.